Good afternoon, Ravens, and as this one's going out, happy Valentine's Day. Hope you're all good. Yeah. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten that I said I was going to wear more makeup this year. I'm actually going to do a Valentine's look with all my makeup-y stuff that I have here, and put an outfit together. Because I thought, I don't know what to do for Valentine's. I'm not great at makeup, but I wanted to come and have a bit of a chat, come and say hi, not do the full-on, fashion one that I've been doing recently, and just really update you. I've been thinking. So what I thought I would do was, for Valentine's, put a look together, put some jewellery together, sort the mop out, and hopefully, although it's probably a bit late by now, give you some inspiration, even if not just for Valentine's. So I have all my gubbins. I think I will get it out because I tend to lose stuff. So you may find a lot of me looking off camera. I will have to use a mirror other than this because I'm going to have to take my glasses off. And as you probably know, I'm blind as a bat and I haven't got my contact lenses yet. So I went to get my eyes tested yesterday. They haven't changed, but they changed last year and I got my contact lenses the year before and I haven't had chance to go and get another full contact lens test and get my right eye readjusted. So once I've done that, I'll be able to put makeup on camera and fingers crossed I'll look like I know what I'm doing. I will let you know what products I'm using. I'm going to go for a black and red look. I'm actually going to do a black lip, which is something I haven't done before. Using the one I got for Christmas, which is Demise by Jolie Beauty. Don't even know if you can see that. There you go, Jolie Beauty, and it is Demise. It's going to come up on camera. No, it's not, but it's called Demise and it's black. Anyway, I thought I'd lost it yesterday. I'm waffling already, aren't I? This is going to be a long video. Apologies now. Go and get that bit of chocolate you got for Valentine's and pour yourself a glass of wine. Anyway, first things first. So I have been looking at my videos, your comments, things I've had on Instagram. By the way, thank you all for listening to my podcast. It hasn't had hundreds of listens. It is in double figures and I'm really pleased. It's had a lot of views possibly in the last week, more than it had in the first week going out. Though it has been out a week. When did it go out? 29th. So it's been out 9 days and it's had more than 9 listens. I say views. You know what I mean. So I am really pleased that it's going well. I've had some good compliments on it. I'm really excited for next month's because it's a topic I've covered, but not in this way. You'll see. You're here. You're here. You know what I'm talking about. Just going to stick this on. And the reason I'm sticking this on is not to look like an idiot on camera or look like John McEnroe. If any of you know who that is. But it's because I have a habit of getting foundation in my hair because I'm useless. So I thought if I stick this on, I might have more chance of not getting it everywhere. And as I've just re-dyed my roots, yes, I've redone the roots. I know I've been wearing wigs on Instagram. That was one of the reasons why I was wearing wigs. I'm waffling. That's because I'm trying to get ready. What am I doing? Foundation, that might help. So I have bare skin. I washed it this morning. There's nothing on it apart from my Septima ring, which I leave in to do my makeup. I should really take the crystal out and flip it, but can't be bothered because it's too fiddly to get back in. Not that it's that bad, but it can be a pain. So I am going to put foundation on. Now yes, I'm in my 40s. I do not prime my face. I don't put moisturiser on my face, certainly not before I wear makeup. Now normally I would wear, I I got it off Amazon and it just happened by pure luck to be the right colour. A foundation that has factor 50 in it. And the reason I do that is because obviously I can't go out in the sun. I'm not this pale out of choice. Well, I am. But I have issues with the sun. So, and yet again, she's done it daft and put foundation on my beauty blender. And I haven't got my mirror ready. What was I saying? Yeah, I don't wear foundation. I do wear foundation. I don't wear primer, and I don't wear moisturiser under my foundations ever. The reason for that is I have quite oily skin, and the more crap I put on there, the more it comes off. So I'm just going to peel off. I love it when you get a new makeup thing and it's got a mirror. Brand new clean mirror. I'm going to stick that to there and then I can put that back on afterwards. So you're going to have to forgive me. I will try and let you know what I'm doing. So what are we talking about? Yeah, I don't put primer or moisturiser on under my foundation because it just won't stick to my skin. I've tried leaving it. I've tried even like half an hour, as long as half an hour before doing my makeup, putting on a primer, putting on foundation, letting it sink in, letting it rest, letting it absorb, all that good stuff. And I put foundation on and within 10 minutes it's all gone. So I don't bother. I use foundation and a beauty blender and just whack it on. I don't particularly know what I'm doing half the time. I just generally hope for the best. So today I'm using quite a new foundation to me. This is Bora Bora in the Body Shop Fresh Nude Foundation. My friend works for Body Shop. Yes, I know it's an MLM, but I've got into Body Shop as opposed to Lush. I used to use a lot of Lush products because vegan friendly, cruelty free, and they've started to change their formulas left, right and centre, and they keep changing their formulas. So they've changed their deodorants, they've changed a couple of their perfumes, and I was starting to get really bad reactions. They were making me sneeze, they were bringing my skin out in rashes, so I needed to find something else. Now, because Body Shop do fair trade and they do a lot of recyclable containers, I go with Body Shop. However, I go through my friend, one because she's got a young kid and I want to help her out, and I know that MLMs suck and I know that they're a con, but I can't get Body Shop any other way than going through the website, and the website doesn't tell you all the time exactly what's in it. She will actually go and research the products for me, and there's a couple of them that she's actually gone and asked if they've got certain products in them or ingredients because allergies, you know, skin allergies. I've got a friend who is very allergic to aloe vera, so she has to be exceptionally careful with her products, beauty products, shampoos, everything. Literally has to be so careful because she can't use it. It brings her out in massive rashes and it makes her very sick. So, you know, I have to be careful. Plus, I'm busy. I've got a lot going on. As I've said in previous things, I've got a lot going on. I don't have time to sit and scour a website and check ingredients. So, I'll let her do it for me. So, thank you, Emma. Big shout out. Appreciate your assistance. So, I thought I'd try. I've tried several foundations. I've tried Kat Von D, Tattoo, didn't get on with it. The Maybelline Stay Matte is okay, but I find it very thick and heavy by the end of the day. Like I said, I've got my Amazon one that I use in the summer when I've got to protect my skin, because otherwise I've got to use sun cream and foundation, and that doesn't work either. And what was the other one I used to use? Oh, Urban Decay All Nighter. That stays on my skin, but I do find it goes you can see the oil patches and I have to keep blotting. So I'm trying out the Bora Bora Body Shop one for a kind of daily foundation, work foundation, that kind of thing. For the winter, where I don't have to be quite so cautious about my skin because, hey, I live in Britain. We don't get the sun. This is a day lamp. So, yeah. So I'm now just going to go in with my Morphe. This is shade Haven't Got a Clue by .com. Whoever you are, can you go away? I apologise for the R&B outside. I don't know who that is. I hope you can't hear it. But somebody sat on my wall playing loud music and they're going to get slapped in a minute. Oh, they've gone. Look at that. Yeah, I don't know what shade this is. I went to Morphe in Birmingham with my friend when we were allowed out. God, that must have been a while ago. And they actually colour matched my skin. Now, they did give me a foundation as well, but when I got it home, because they do everything under fluorescent lighting, when I got home, it was the wrong colour. So, I do apologise. If you can hear that, what's going on outside, I'm sorry. I'm really hoping you can't. Anyway, just dabbing on a bit of that. Yes, I use beauty blenders instead of brushes. I'm not one to sit here for hours and make my, wait for my stuff to dry. I'm not like that. I don't sit and bake makeup. Who's got time for that? Honestly, unless you're a professional or makeup is your job. Who's got time for all that? So I use the Real Techniques beauty blender. I found out the other day you could chuck them in the washing machine at 30 degrees and they wash. Perfect, although I think that one's on its last legs. And then I've got a little mini Real Techniques ones just for my concealer, because I don't like this. I've got all the brushes. I've got loads of brushes, but I don't like this kind of having to put concealer on with a brush and blend it out. It doesn't work for me. I'm not that good with makeup. So I use what I can. So just getting rid of some of me bits, darker bits, and a spot, you know, because we all get them, and cover up my lip piercing hole a little bit. I've actually taken a lot of my piercings out, but that's for another video. What have we got next? See, I've tried a lot of foundations. I don't get on with it, but yeah, the Morphe one, I tried to like it, and it was just too dark for my skin. So I've had to find something else. It's not going to go to waste. I tried it once and no. However, talking about makeup brushes, can I just give a plug to Backbones and her dad, who have a wonderful little company called Eerie Touch. Look at that coffin makeup brush holder. It's fab. So I will be doing a review on that at some point. You're just going to have to bear with me while I make a mess of I'm making a mess of everything today. Sorry if this is a bit waffly and disjointed. You know what I'm like. It's pure waffle today. Got a lot of things I want to say. Plus not wanting to, like, you know, ignore the fact that I'm doing my makeup. This is the Kat Von D in white. Don't really use much else because otherwise I find it taints the colour of my makeup. I do use the Maybelline translucent, translucent, it's easy for you to say, obviously not, translucent, but yeah, you know, whatever. I'm sure I'm going to get people going, you're doing it wrong, you shouldn't do it like that. I don't care. It's how I've done my makeup since I was 16. I'm not a pro. I keep telling people I'm not a pro. They go, you do it in the wrong order. You don't use this, you don't use that, you don't use primer. I don't use primer. I'm going to use a little bit of eyeshadow base today, but that's only because of the colour I want to use. It won't show on my skin otherwise. But yes, I tend to do things a bit backwards. I don't follow makeup rules at all. I do what I want. I used to use liquid eyeliner as lip liner, because it worked better. I used to use lipstick as red eyeliner because I couldn't find a red eyeliner that would work. So if you are a pro in makeup, please don't watch what I'm doing. I really don't have a clue. I was very impressed when my bestie found this for me. This is the Max Factor eyebrow pencil in 001 Ebony, but it's got a little brush on the end. So I kind of brush all the foundation that's probably got clogged in my eyebrows. Ooh, let's get rid of that. Cat hair on my nose, bear with. There we go. And then, yeah, I don't use sharp pencils. Come on, what do you think this is? Just kind of go over them. Now, I get all this natural brow and this, that and the other. Like I said, I don't follow fashion trends with much. I don't follow fashion trends with makeup. I like what I like. And since I was very young, probably since about the age of 14, when I find out what tweezers were for, my sister plucked my eyebrows and I hated it. And she said, well, if you're going to scream every time I touch you, do it yourself. So I did. And I ended up with very thin eyebrows because I didn't know where to stop plucking. But the problem is, I now don't like normal eyebrows. So when I see all these girls doing all these kind of really fancy thick to thin, and it's just not for me. It doesn't work. My face won't take it. The only thing I do is I brush to get the excess foundation out and powder. I revamp, just go over the shape because my eyebrows are blonde, going white. Is anyone else finding that? Anyone else in your 40s finding that you're suddenly getting white eyebrow hairs? It's not fun. And then I just brush the front bit just to make it a little bit more natural hair. That's it. That's all I bother with. And I probably get told I shouldn't be doing my eyebrows this way and I should be stenciling them and cut creasing them. And guess what? I'm not going to do it. What am I doing next? Base. Now I don't normally use this, but this is the NYX eyeshadow base in, don't know where I'm focusing, in white. So it's just a white thing. And the only reason I'm using this today, like I said, is because I want to use a colour on my eyes that will not show up if I don't. Now, the annoying thing about this stuff is it instantly goes under my nail. And then I end up using too much, too little, I don't know. Yes, I'm fully aware that I've already put foundation and powder on my eye, but that's how I roll. This is the only time I really use a base for my eye powder. Normally it is literally just foundation and then a bit of powder just to set it so as when I put my eyeshadow on, it doesn't slip all over the place like I have with everything else. So I will be putting a little bit on today just to pale down the eyelids a little bit. Look like a clown. Excellent. Just what I was going for. Okay. What was I talking about? I was talking about makeup. That's what I was talking about. I don't know why I was talking about makeup. I know nothing about it. Can you just cope with the general waffle and just watch me do my thing? Because I don't know what I'm doing. I've lost all my brushes. I haven't got my glasses on, so I can't see navel. This is what I use to contour. So it's a powder blush by NYX, and I don't even know if you can get this anymore, but it's in colour PB11 Taupe. Oh, it is amazing. It's quite a cool mauvey taupe colour. I'm praying I never run out. I have got two. I think my other one's on its last legs. But as I don't wear makeup that much, I'm not that bothered. Yes, my brushes are Real Technique as well. We're just going to make this up as we go along. See, I don't know what I'm doing, but this is kind of what I normally do. And what we do is we slap it on and we hope that somewhere along the line it looks okay. That's what we do. I slap on a bit of that because apparently that's where you're meant to put it. And I do my jawline just so I've got a bit of definition between my ears and my jaw, which I'm probably doing wrong as well. I should be curving. I don't know. Don't care. This is what I do. So what else can I talk to you about while I faff around with makeup? I know, it looks terrible right now, but you're going to have to bear with. You're going to have to bear with. And again, doing it all backwards because I do this. I just do things in the order that they feel natural to do. This is a blush by, it's my favourite blush actually. It's by B. Now it's not Barry M. It's by B. I picked it up in Superdrug. I don't know if they still do it. It had a B on the pad and it's in the colour of I Like to Mauve It. It was just a really kind of pretty purpley pink that suits my skin, and I don't use a lot of it. I just kind of like slap it on and that's done. I'm not a big blush fan. Sometimes you just need a bit of colour. Right, so I'm going to move out what I've used or I'm going to get really confuddled. Don't need any of those. Those can go back. There we go. Those can go back in there. This is a Colourpop palette. I actually like this one. It's a make it your own. So I've picked all these shades out from their individual range. So I've got a white and a skin and a rose and a brownie set, and then one that's sparkly black and that's normal black. But yeah, I got these because I couldn't find a palette that was me. So if I could only go on holiday with one palette, or if I could only go away for the weekend with one palette, what did I need? So rather than having like the other one I'm going to use today, which is the Colourpop wine and only palette, which I've recently got, they're all very red, and then I'd have to get a black one, and then I'd have to get this, and so I'm using 3 different palettes today. But normally I would just have the one, and this is kind of my go-to travel one. I've also got another one that's quite good. But again, it depends. If I'm going to work, or if I was going to work for a work event and then I was away for the night, it would be this one, because all the colours in there match for everything. And I've just realised I've just picked up the wrong colour. That wasn't what I was going to do at all. Where's that colour I was looking at? See, this is what happens. I don't know what day of the week it is, who anybody is. Oh no, that is right. That is right. Shut up, woman. This is why I don't do makeup tutorials, believe me. I am no good when it comes to makeup. I'm just going to slap that across there. Now that that's dried a little bit. Just to not make it quite so stark. Cool. Anyway. Starting to talk arse now, aren't I? I'm just going to take this kind of dusky pink from that palette and do my crease. There we go. So yeah, I've been having a think about my channel. I know it's new, and it's really new, and I sound like I've been doing this for years. I'm going to change my channel. I'm not going to change my channel, but I've been thinking about my content. Now, you guys have been awesome in sending me questions, queries, telling me what you like, what you don't like, and it's really helped. Genuinely, it's really helped, so keep it up. But I had a thought about this year. So I sat down a while ago and I sat and planned a couple of months worth of videos. Just because life is so busy, I wanted to make sure that I had everything I wanted together. If I needed to buy anything, if I needed to, you know, show anything particular, that I had it all ready. If I needed any information, I had time to get it prepared. And then I ended up with a full year of videos, absolutely chock-a-block. And then I'm getting people going, oh, can you do this? Can you do that? So I've then ended up with a list of about 13 or 14 other videos where people are asking for certain things. So I'd love to know what you think about this. What I'm aiming to do is this year, to 2021, kind of stick to the fashion element. So the capsule wardrobe, the decluttering, I've got a couple of really good reviews coming up. Not necessarily clothing hauls, because I said I'm not buying any clothes this year. I do want to do, much as I hate saying it, I do want to go through some of my Killstar stuff. I know I did on my Facebook page. I did all my Killstar dresses and it took 3 hours. I've cleared some of those out. What I'd like to do is my other Killstar bits. So I've got jumpers. Sorry, I've got the hiccups. I do apologise. I've got jumpers, I've got tops, I've got a skirt. You know, I want to do some other Killstar-y bits and why I like them. Although I have to say, with the drops they've been coming out recently, I haven't bought anything in months. I don't intend to be buying anything this year. But I'm glad I'm not buying, because even if I was, I can't find anything to buy. I'm looking at their stuff and it's just, it's not my style. It's either covered in symbols and occult bits and pieces, or it's really young teenage based things, in my opinion. Just saying, it's not for me. So yeah, I do want to do some of my Killstar bits and pieces. And I've got some other bits that are purchased last year, one of which has arrived yesterday, which I'm really excited about. But by the time you see this, it had been a week ago. So yeah, really excited about it. But again, purchased last year. I've got another one on its way, which is more down the accessories route. So I've got a couple of reviews of small businesses that I want to let you know about. But I really want to stick this year to the fashion. Make 2021 the fashion year. I have been asked to do some more styling videos coming out of the Corporate Goth week that I did. I have been asked to do some more styling videos, and I would love to do that for you. But to do that, I need to let go of some of the videos that I had planned. So what I thought was this, and I would love to know what you think. And I know I spent 3 minutes waffling about it and got nowhere so far, so I'm going to tell you. It's because I'm trying to think about something to do whilst I'm talking to you. What I want to do is make 2021 fashion as a theme throughout. So it won't necessarily all be fashion. Like today, it's a styling one, but it's got a bit of makeup in it. And then 2022... because YouTube is a long-term thing, and I've got to think about, if I do all these great ideas this year, what do I do next year? So next year, I want to base it around the Gothic home. So the Glamorous Griffin isn't a goth. Before anyone goes there, he's not a goth, he's a rocker. He wears a lot of black, but he also wears a lot of colour. He wears a lot of like graphic t-shirts, band t-shirts, comic-based t-shirts. So about kind of mixing our styles. I can talk you around my coven corner, my dressing table corner, and that will be finished by then. I've still got some few bits to do. And I'll do the house tour. But what I want to do is kind of do it in themes. So my idea, I've got some ideas left over from my Facebook page that I never got round to doing, and they are some mini-series. So rather than trying to cram everything into 1 year and going, what do I do next year? I thought this year I'll do fashion. Next year I'll base it around the Gothic home. I'll do some DIYs. I've got some DIYs I've already done. Things like my jewellery board. I keep getting comments on my jewellery board. Now my bestie made my jewellery board. But I'd like to have a go at making it myself, and then maybe I'll do a giveaway with it. That kind of thing throughout the whole of next year. The house tour, the bedroom tour, all that stuff. And then the following year, yes, I'm really thinking that far ahead, I want to base more around the makeup. So I've got a load of palettes that I keep getting asked if I'll review. I haven't done them. I've got my Jeffree Star one that I won in a raffle. No, I didn't buy it. I won it in a raffle. So I've got that one that I've not really reviewed or used. I've not done a Get Ready With Me because I ran out of time. I've got my Jolie Beauty one that I want to review, but I don't feel that reviewing it this year I don't know. Let me know what you think. I just really want to base this year around the fashion, the styling, and then do it in kind of themes. It's not to say I won't do makeup and I won't do the odd bit, and I won't do the odd home bit, but I'm not a guru on makeup. But I've had some ideas that I want to do on mini-series, and I just kind of want to spread it out a bit. I don't want to lose my focus on YouTube. I don't want to lose my enthusiasm that I've got for it at the moment. I kind of want to keep going, and I enjoy it and I like it. But again, I want to take the pressure off. So there's going to be a lot coming up in the fashion. There's going to be around recycling a capsule wardrobe, recycling winter and summer clothes and different ways of layering up, etc. Bags, boots, it's all going to be in there. I'm going to stop doing my makeup now because I'm talking. That's why, because I want to do my eyeliner next. That's why. So that's kind of where I want to go. Now, I'm looking at YouTube as a long term, not just a 1 year wonder. I'm looking at it long term. Where can I go with it? What can I do with it? And like I said, I don't want to lose the enthusiasm, nor do I want to cram everything into this year and then run out of ideas for next year or the year after. So that's my thought. And at the moment, this is going to be fun. At the moment, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good where I am for ideas and what I want to do. I have a list. I've juggled things around. So I was going to have, for example, review week. So where like I've done the Corporate Goth release last week, where I've done Sunday. Bear with one moment. Yeah, where I've done like Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday release, and then another Sunday or something along those lines. I can't remember what days it was. I don't want to keep releasing multiple videos over, I think this is the dead one, that's why it's not working properly. I don't want to keep releasing lots of weekly sets when I can do one properly and, you know, spread it out a little bit, spread the love. So I've got 2 style makeup based series that I really want to do. I've been thinking about them for a long time to put on my Facebook page as lives, but I'd rather do them as pre-records because it's just so much easier and they're good for YouTube. So I've got that, and I want to do, yeah, just a bit more, rather than these multiple releases in a week. Just spread the love about, take it steady, because, you know, I'm all about the chill this year and I'm kind of enjoying it, and I don't want to, like I said, lose my enthusiasm, lose the little bit of love I found in YouTube. Sorry, I can't talk and draw a straight line. Oh, still looks a mess. That's better. So yeah, that's my plan. So this year fashion, next year home based, and the year after more makeup based. So I've had a bit more practice, got back into using it again. So I hope that's okay. Let me know if that's not okay. I'm hoping it's okay. Is that light a bit bright now? Where's my remote? Oh, it's because I'm losing the light outside and now I feel like I'm... Are we good? We're good. Okay. So that's where I'm going with it. I want to do a little bit... just go with a theme. So I think if I do it in themes, I can cover what I know and get my confidence, and then I can start to cover the lesser bits that I'm so not so good at. Let's like the makeup. And it gives me time to research what I do, rather than rushing and putting out content that isn't that great. So I'm now going to go in with, at least I'd have to use 2 palettes now. I'm going to go in with this one. This is the VE Cosmetics Crafty Burrito limited edition, collab. This is the So Long and Good Night, so it's the My Chemical Romance one, and it is some fab colours. The only issue I have with this palette is the silver. For some reason, it does not want to stay on my skin. I've tried everything. All my normal tips and tricks do not work. But we're not using that colour today, so we just need to get the right brushes. I think that's the one. I used that one yesterday, so I need to get the colour off it. I know, I should have washed it. Don't look. Yeah, so like I said, let me know what you think. That's where I want to go. I don't want to... so I'm just making sure I use the right one before I go mad. Yeah, I don't want to lose my enthusiasm, and I don't want to lose what I've grown to love. And it is hard. I mean, you look at some of these YouTubers that have been doing it for years. Unless you have a sponsorship deal, or you have one thing that you really love looking at and doing. So I watch a couple of true crime, kind of investigative, is that the word? It'll do. Kind of YouTubers. This is why I don't do makeup tutorials, because I can't think and paint my eyes at the same time. So I watch Kendall Ray. She's got millions of subscribers, a couple of million subscribers, and she has one theme. So she does missing persons, unsolved mysteries, all that thing, but it's all true crime based, and she's got a brilliant way of doing it. But I find, certainly, unless you're into subscription boxes, which I'm not really into unboxings like that. Personally, I wouldn't know what to do with all the stuff generally. And it gets expensive to buy and then give it away, which I can't really afford to do at the moment because I'm saving for a new car. That is a whole different ball game. I will tell you about another day. Maybe later on in this one, depends how long it takes me to do my makeup. But yeah, I don't want to do things where I have to buy a load of things and then give it away, blah, blah, blah. And I don't have any sponsorship deals. Yes, I work with Scarlett and Chains, but I buy pretty much everything I have. So I'm not being given loads of things to review free of charge. I haven't got anything, nothing like that. So it gets a little bit difficult when you're not a big YouTuber, which I am not. Well, I'm a big YouTuber, but you know what I mean? I'm not a big YouTuber. It gets a bit difficult to kind of keep coming up with new ideas. So unless you're doing hauls, or you're doing, you know, all the really exciting stuff because you're working with somebody, or you're getting that content, then it's going to be hard to think of things. So by me doing this, yes, you know, if you don't want to watch fashion videos, then fine, but I'm getting a lot of love for it. Obviously I'm getting on the older end of the scheme. So I'm kind of looking at what I would want to wear getting older. Oh, somebody at the door. There's somebody at the door. That's my cat food box turning up because we broke it yesterday. Yeah, so I'm thinking that if I theme it, I won't lose focus, I won't get bored, I won't duplicate. I've got a list of all the ones I want to clear this year. I've managed to now take out some of the ones I wanted to do and throw in some more styling videos. So I've now people have said, oh, can we see more styling? I'm like, yes, I know, I can do this, this and this. So I've got rid of a section of 5 videos that I was going to do and moved them out. So what that leaves me is fashion for 2021 with a couple of other mini ones dotted in. It leaves me with home decor for 2022 and my makeup for 2023. And it seems like doing it like that is a long way off and all that good stuff. Do you know what? 2020's disappeared. Yeah, it was only, feels like only yesterday I sat here on this bed and started my first kind of live video, or sat downstairs and did a live. It seems like ages ago, and it wasn't. It really wasn't that long ago. So I want to just look at being organised, being themed, doing all the bits that I want to do, and just keep track. And I think for me, in doing this, it's going to make my life a lot easier. It's going to keep things simple. It's going to keep things how I want them. And yeah, I hope it works. And then, you know, when people are kind of watching fashion videos, they want to see more fashion videos. If they're watching home, they want to see more home. It's kind of how it works. Your subconscious almost tells you that's what you want to see more of. It's like binge watching on Netflix. You kind of get a taste for it and you want more. So I'm going to kind of capitalise on that and use it to my advantage to be able to just keep track. Now, I don't know how that's looking on your end. It's looking a bit rough here. But we're going to keep working with it. So this is the glittery red from the centre of this palette. It's called Helena, obviously. And all I do is literally just... I probably should use proper makeup fixer or whatever they call it. See, I don't even know what the product's called. I just lick my brush and then I clean it afterwards. And I do clean it properly. I've got one of those vortex spirally things, so I will clean that afterwards. So yeah, that's kind of where it's going. I keep repeating myself now because I'm getting a bit lost in what I'm doing. But I want to have that organisation in my channel, which means that I'm not going to get through this year and go, what am I going to do for next year? What am I going to do? Am I going to need to suddenly buy more things? I don't want to buy more things all the time just to do YouTube. I want to do what I know. And to do that, I need to get organised. And to get organised, is to put my videos into themes for the year. And I don't even know if I like that. It looks awful. We're going to work with it. We're going to work with it and see what we can do. Let me go back to my base palette and see what I can do. I'm still going to need that one out, aren't I? Where's my big fluffy brushes? That's what I need. Get me a big fluffy brush, god damn you. I love these. I got them in Boots. They are... I don't even know what make they are. I just know it's a BO4 and I bought it in Boots and it's so soft. By the way, I don't even know if you can see that. You probably can't, but if my fingertips here look a bit red, where I burnt it the other week, all the skin's now starting to flake off and peel off and it's a bit tender. But we're living with it. We're doing our thing. That's what we're doing. Right, what I need to do is get some of that, I think, and blend out that black because, as per usual, I've gone a bit heavy-handed with my black. There we go. That's better. She just forgot to blend it all out. That's all it was. She forgot to blend it. It probably still... That looks a lot better. There we go. Just needed that. I do like this white one here. It's actually... You probably can't even see on camera. It's actually got like a gold in it. So it almost makes it a little bit duochrome. So if you pat it on, it's a bit more gold than just using a stark white, which I really like. It also blends the edges of all my makeup really, really well. So if I have made a mistake, I always know I can dip into that and I can kind of blend it out, not make it look so harsh, make it look like it was an intentional mess. Because believe me, this is a mess so far and I really don't like it. Really, really don't like it. I can salvage it. I can salvage it one way or another. So yes, that's where we are at the moment. We are in the whole oh, don't get too much on the brush. See, this is where I go wrong every time. I get too much on the brush and then I mess it up. There we go. Let's try and just bring that red out a little bit. By the way, I never said this makeup look was going to look good. Not at all did I say it was going to look good. I said I was going to do one. But this is what happens. I get talking. I lose focus. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not a pro. I really wish I was a pro at makeup because it would make life a lot easier, believe me. But we're just going to give it a go. Now, one thing you're all probably going to ask me is why on earth did I put my eyeliner on before I did my eyeshadow? And here is the reason. Back, I was 17, I think, I got shingles. And when I got shingles, I got them on my brainstem. So you couldn't see anything. I got no spots, no nothing. It wasn't until they found out it was on my brainstem. I know they looked in my ear and they could see all the shingles. It was horrible. I collapsed at school. I was sent home and by the time I got home half my face had dropped and I was suffering with Bell's palsy. When I did my legging, I recovered from that. It did take quite a while, but I recovered. When I did my legging a few years ago, about 7 years ago now, the nerve damage, for some reason, same side of my face looked like I'd had a stroke. So I have a bit of a dodgy face and a very droopy eyelid. So I have to do my eyeliner beforehand because if I do it afterwards, I can't, it just looks like I've got one eye down here and one up here because it just doesn't fit properly. So I have to do my eyeliner first, use as a guideline, and then I sometimes will go back over it just to re-black the colour. Useless trivia. There you go. That's just what you needed from me today, wasn't it? More useless trivia. So where are we? Where are we? Where are we? We're back to my pink. Just blend out that pink a bit more. That's what we want to do. So yeah, this is kind of where I am in life. I'm enjoying YouTube, really enjoying YouTube, because I am finding it not very stressful. I have so many ideas. I think the fact that I started with Facebook and had that experience has helped me. So I'm not fazed by it at all. I'm enjoying that I can pre-record, so what I'll probably do is this video today, and once I'm all glammed up I'll probably do another one. So yeah, it's just what I want to do with regards themes, and I hope you'll understand that, you know, I'm not trying to be awkward. I'm not trying to go, I'm not doing any other videos. It just makes it easier, and I'm really enjoying the fashion bits at the moment, and next year maybe I won't be into the fashion bits. So, you know, it's going to kind of just broaden everything, I think. That's probably even the wrong word. I don't even know what I'm saying now. Don't even know what I'm saying. Just trying to match up here and here. So I've used a selection of reds and pinks. Not really going for a cut crease, going for more of a smoky red eye. It's alright. It'll do. I've got this gorgeous red under this one. Now it looks very brown on camera. This is the one I've been using, but this looks quite brown on camera. And I've got this kind of slanted brush, which again I like wetting and using for under eye, because then I find I don't get a load of fallout. So I'm just going to bring that. Oh, I haven't done my eyeliner. Oh my god. Let me just pop that somewhere safe so as it doesn't get makeup all over the place. This is a brand new eyeliner. This is the Max Factor Kohl pencil in black, obviously. Bought a brand new one because mine were getting a bit old, and I love this eyeliner. I only do my waterline, but I love this eyeliner because it doesn't budge very easily, even when my eyes are running or I've done something daft. Poke myself in the eye with my glasses, you know, that kind of thing, because it does happen. I just smudge it along my waterline, and then I close my eyes really tight and hope it's going to look better at the top. Now, I don't always tight line the top, but I'm going to today, just to blacken up that corner. And I find these pencils aren't irritating. They're not, you know, see, they're really nice. I like that. But yeah, they're not irritating. They don't upset my eyes. They don't make them water. Going back to under my eyes, I do find if I just use a normal brush, no matter how thin, and eyeshadow, and I don't wet it, I do find that I get a lot of fallout. And because I don't do my foundation afterwards, I don't know how to do that. I watch my best friend do her makeup, and she'll spend hours doing her eyes and they'll look amazing, and then she'll sit and meticulously. I can't do that. I get in such a faff, getting an absolute faff with trying to do foundation after I've done my eyes, because I get it on my eyeliner, I get it in my eyes, I get it in my eyebrows, I get it everywhere. So that's why I do it first. And I don't, the colours I use, I don't tend to get a lot of fallout. And when I do, I just deal with it. So I'm just going to pop back to this one and just try and find my very little brush. Where are you? So I've got these two fabulous little brushes. Again, they're Real Techniques ones. And they are just tiny. So I use this one for the corner of my eyes and this one for under my eyebrows. And I'm going to use the white that's in here, just keep it very, very simple. So I'm just going to, just on the edge, just go under my eyebrow where that other white has gone a little bit gold, and just lift that a little bit. See, look at that. That's lifted it. It's cleaned it up a little bit. And I've managed to salvage what was looking like a really dodgy panda look. There we go. And I'm just going to take that down inside that corner there. And yes, I do it to the side of my nose. And then up there. And then I'm just going to do the corners of my eyes with the other little brush, which again, don't even know if I'm doing it properly, but just do a little triangle there. Now they say this is to widen the eye and brighten the eye. I do it because I've normally managed to screw up my eyeliner, and it covers up the mistakes. Oh, right, so let me just pop all these back before I mess these up. That's it. I'm going to leave the eyeshadow alone now until I've done the rest of it. But I'm now going to do my lippy, so I get to shut up again. So this is the Jolie Beauty Demise. I honestly thought yesterday, I sat there going, I know I bought a black. So it is a black. It is not going to come into focus, because why the hell would it? Why the hell would it come into focus when I need it to? But it is called Demise. It's air matte. It is an 8mm pot. which is quite good. And I'm going to try and do this without screwing it up. I'm not holding out much faith at the moment. Because I did this just over the purple one, and boy did I mess it up. Success! Success! She didn't screw it up. Okay. Now I've done that, I'll go back to my eyes. So the only thing I've really got left to do is my mascara. Now I've tried... I used to be in love and only ever use the Urban Decay Perversion because of the pigment. It was fabulous. But for some reason, the last 2 or 3 I've had have dried out really, really quickly. Not because I haven't worn them, I have worn them, but when I've gone into them, they've just been really dry and flaky. So I don't know if they've changed their batch. Now, my mum, ages and ages and ages ago, when I was still, I think I was still at home, I might have been moved out a while, discovered a company called Mally, online, QVC Queen, and she went, oh, try this. And it was really, really nice. Now they've come up with another one called the Lift and Curl. And she gave me a couple of tubes of it. So I've been using this recently. It's got a nice, not bristled, kind of plasticky bristles rather than brush bristles. If that makes any sense whatsoever. And it's been quite good. I do find I have to do a couple of coats. But hey, we can deal with that. And this also works quite well on my lower lash, which are quite long. But I find when you put this in, it comes out really clean. There's no big clumps or anything on it. So I really do like using this one. It also has really good pigment. It dries really well. And it doesn't make too much of a mess. I'm just going to put another coat just on the top lashes. I don't curl my lashes. I probably should, but I don't. This is meant to have curling properties, but I'm not somebody who curls my lashes. I don't know why. Just, I think only if I've been going out at night have I curled my lashes. I don't normally do them. Right, have I done everything? Eyes. Yes. Lips. Yes. A bit more blush. Can't really tell. I'm going to put a little bit more blusher on. Only because I feel I look a little bit too pale today. Could be the ring light. Don't know. A bit more blush. As you know. I'm meant to be looking Valentine's-y here. And last but not least, the one thing I very rarely use, that I'm going to use today, highlighter. I don't get it. I don't get highlighter. I do. Let me try that phrase again. I understand highlighter. I understand what it's used for. I don't understand this wanting to look like a hologram highlighter. I don't understand the appeal of wanting to appear like a mannequin. Sorry, Jeffree Star, I know that's the look you're going for. But I really don't get the whole, I must have highlighter that is all over my face and really stands out. I don't get it. I've only used it in the last couple of years because I find that obviously I'm getting older, my skin's started to dull a little. So I use it a little bit more now, but very little. That's it. So that is my makeup look. I hope it's okay. It's not great. It's not great. Looks good from a distance, and that's all that matters, I think, anyway. So, what's next on the agenda? Putting all this stuff away before I lose everything. Making sure my paint brushes are back, and then we'll finish the outfit. So, I have talked a lot. Hope that's okay. You know, we like a good waffle. Just give me a couple of minutes. It won't be a couple of minutes in your time. It'll be really quick. Good God, this is an hour already. I'm going to shuffle things up a bit. So I will be back momentarily. Bear with. See, I told you I'd be back. So I've just popped on my Killstar Heather baby doll dress. I'll just pop back a little bit. I will do a full look at the end. Just popped that on. Turned my straighteners on. So as I can sort out this mop of whatever it wants to do. So I was asked the other day in a message, why are you wearing wigs? So there was a couple of reasons. My hair has been driving me nuts. I have been close to shaving it off. Just pretty much given up with it at the moment. And the reason for that is it's growing out. I'm growing it out back to a bob. So after I had it all cut off, I wanted to go really short. I nearly shaved it. Wanted that kind of short, punky look. And when I nearly had it, I realised I actually didn't like it on me. It didn't suit me at all. So, yeah, we're growing it back out again. I was also having the issue of I hadn't dyed my hair for a number of weeks. And I had a couple of client meetings that I had to look decent for, so I bought some wigs. I've been wearing wigs. I bought one that I've been wearing a lot. But I might have some fun with wigs when I get a bit more used to wearing them. I've got some long ones, I've got some short ones, and something in my eye. But as you can see, the girl is going white and there's nothing I can do about it. So I had left my hair as long as possible to dye until it got to the point where I couldn't cope anymore. And that's been that, really. I'm not going to do a mass amount of styling with this today. I'm going to do what I've been doing with it for the past few days, which is kind of let it do its own thing, but also pin back the sides, because where my hair grows like a mushroom, it started to do weird things. So all I've been doing is grabbing some plain old grips, or if you're in the States, bobby pins. I don't know why they call them bobby pins. And just going above my ear and doing a nice little, she says, crisscross pattern. One to hold the hair and one to hold the other pin in place. And then we'll finish off the look. See, much better. Almost a bit like when I had it first cut originally and I had the floppy fringe and the side pieces that were all short. I can kind of get the same effect at the moment, but it has, like I said, my hair's been going through that stage where it just didn't want to do anything. It wasn't sitting right, it was misbehaving. it was causing problems, it was sticking out where I didn't want it to stick out. So I've really had to style it and play with it and see what happens. But at the moment, this kind of floppy fringe moment is where we are. It is a little bit round here. Just need to curl those bits again. So for anyone who is interested, yes, I have GHDs. These are the... No, they're not GHDs. I used to have GHDs. I actually changed from GHD to Cloud9, and I found they're not better. They're about the same for what it does, but I prefer the product. It's about similar in price, possibly a little bit cheaper for Cloud9. But these ones, I can, if you watch the red, it goes blue. So it goes from 165 up to 195. I only have 2 settings, but that's all I need. 165 for my wigs, 195 for my hair. And I can just change it by swapping it around. They also beep when they're ready, and they like that, which means it's gone back up to temperature. And then if I leave them on the side for 10 to 15 seconds without use, they auto shut down, which is great because I've got a habit of going out and leaving my hairdresser, my straighteners on, which is not good for anybody. But I do it because I am generally useless. So I'm just going to finish this look off on the top half. I've got a couple of options. I've lost my necklace. There it is. Is that my necklace? Can't see, I haven't got my glasses on. So I am going to finish off today with, of course, some scarlet and chains. But I'm going to wear a necklace that I've had and not actually worn yet, which is my chandelier, my midnight chandelier, which is all black and pretty and probably not going to sit down straight because it never does. There we go. I'm also going to finish it off with my fade bracelet. Fade? Is it fade or phase? Fade, I think, which is just some little black droplets on here. Now I am going to be doing, as part of my fashion year, a full collection review on Scarlet and Chains. I'm not going to review every single piece because, as you know, it's all the same chain, just different sizes. It's all the same type of links. It's all the same clips on everything. But I have a hell of a lot, and I'm going to split it into 4 over the course of the year. So I'm going to do earrings, which I think I have nearly 30 pairs. I'm going to do bracelets and anklets, of which I have quite a selection. And I'm going to do ear necklaces. So, and then I'll split that into 2 because I've got my crystal collection. I think I've put that one wrong. Crystal collection and my non-crystal collection, which is more, what's the word I'm looking for? Why is that one twisted itself? Why are you being a pain? Have I twisted you? Have you got yourself caught somewhere funny? I don't know. That little crystal's being a pain. I don't know why it's being like that. Let me pop it on and it will just sort itself out. There we go. So yeah, I'm going to split it into like the crystal and then the non-crystal pieces. Please ignore this little one. I don't know what he's doing today. He just does not want to sit down the right way. It's probably my fault. And then I had an option of earrings, so I can either pair it with these, which are from Witches View Crafts, which are quite nice, but I wanted to stick with my teardrops, so all the crystals are the same, and I'm going to pair it with my Demon Ellipse, if I can get it on the right earring. Now, many of you will hear me talk in my jewellery collections about my clips, I call them my climbing hooks. So I bought these off Scarlet and Chains, and they are little circles that I can wear through my tunnels, and they have like little climbing hooks. So all my earrings, or correction, none of my earrings have findings or hooks on them or anything that goes through the ear. They are just literally the earring charm, and then I can slide these onto my hooks. So I can basically wear my hooks permanently through my tunnels, and then I can change the earrings on them. Now I tend not to wear these ones too often because I have shrunk my tunnels, and I am not wanting them to get any bigger. So there we have it. There is my Valentine's look close up, and I will put some pictures at the end. So thank you for staying with me. Sorry it's been a long video. Sorry I'm squinting again. Should I put my glasses back on? Hang on. Just ruin the look by putting my... No, sod it. Sod it. You want to see the makeup. You don't want to see me. So this is the makeup close up. It was started off a bit of a mess. Turned out okay. I'm kind of pleased with it. The black lipstick, awesome. And yes, it does make my teeth look a bit yellow, but then any colour that isn't nude does. So yeah, that's it. That's my Valentine's look. Thank you for staying with me through this video. Hope you're having a good Valentine's Day. But just to say, yes, I am going to theme out my YouTube videos. So this year will be fashion based. Next year will be home based. Home based, get it? And then the following year will be more makeup and stuff. The only thing I don't know where to slot in is my tattoo tour, which I will do because I know I've been asked for it. Maybe I put that in with my makeup year. I don't know. I will do them. But this year at the moment is now chock-a-block. I have got a few reviews coming up of various different things, and I have got some fab accessories to share with you. But I'm just waiting for those to turn up from Poland. Don't ask, I've been waiting for them since early December, and FedEx keeps screwing up. They've had them currently in the UK in their shipping arrivals for 6 weeks, and they're not shifting them. They won't give us any information as to why they won't shift them. It just says exception, and that's it. I've contacted them, the sellers contacted them. They won't give us any information. So apologies for that. I will get that done as soon as I can. But I've got some other reviews. All of them pretty much, as far as I'm aware, ethical brands, which is good. I've got a couple of brand infomercials, not infomercials, but info videos, I should say, to do, because I'm not advertising them, but I do need to tell you about them. And yeah, that's kind of where this year is going. So we're sticking down the fashion route, so I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm enjoying it because it means I get to dress up through all this quarantine and pandemic and, you know, all the bits that we've not really done. I'm starting to enjoy doing. I don't know what this crystal's doing. It's really bugging me. It's got caught. It's got caught in the link. That's why. That's why. So while I finish this video, I'm going to sort that out. So yeah, I want to stick down the fashion route. I want to sorted. Keep my videos themed so as I don't lose enthusiasm, and I don't lose what we're doing, and I don't lose track like my brain is, because as you can probably gather, I'm getting a bit older and the brain doesn't want to listen to me anymore. It wants to do its own thing. It's just the way it is. So yeah, that's my Valentine's look. I will pop some photos in at the end. Sorry it's been a long video again, but my waffles get out of hand. What can I say? And you will probably see this makeup look in another video shortly, as I am going to film another one today. But I hope you've enjoyed it. Sorry it's been a bit of a disconnected waffle. I'm going to go away before I talk anymore. It's been lovely to chat to you all. And I hope you've had a great Valentine's Day. I hope you're still celebrating, even if you can't go out for a meal or can't do anything like that. I won't be filming on Valentine's Day, obviously, because, you know, we're going to have a day and we're going to cook something nice, probably cook something together, and do that. But yes, I will be back. Can't even remember what's coming up next week. What's next week's video? Oh, next week's video has already been recorded. And we're talking style evolution. So where I've gone from kind of baby back years up to where I am, and talking about evolving styles and not necessarily showing you pictures because I don't have any, but I will be talking about what I think about style evolution and all that good stuff. So I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to go away. I have battered your eardrums. Don't forget to check out the podcast. There is a link now in all my videos with where everything is, along with my Facebook and my Instagram and all that good stuff. So please go and have a look. And it also is available on Spotify, and I will advertise the Spotify link on Instagram when they come up, and also on Facebook, because I don't get them until they're linked, and the podcast people do all that for me. It's not like I've got a specific channel. So yeah, go check out the podcast. This month will be out on the 26th. And until then, as always, my gorgeous ravens, just do you. Disclaimer, I couldn't get my photos to work properly, so I'm really sorry there aren't any. But I've literally just paired this with the Killstar dress, which is this one here. Yeah, I was never here.